Yo, what to do, ultimate hustlers, digital empire builders, MLM introverts. Listen, I'm going to show you how I create a month's worth of content for my MLM brand using Chat GPT and Canva. And these are going to be reels and shorts. If you know anything about building a brand or a business on the internet, you know that you have to be providing some sort of value. So I'm going to create these shorts. I'm going to do 10 in probably about 10 minutes. And I basically just do this 3 times in a month. I create 30 of these shorts. They're good for YouTube, good for, of course, Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, and also TikToks. So let me show you how I do that. Real quick, if you don't know me, I am Cortez Hustle, founder of iHustle University, and I am a huge proponent of MLM. I am in a financial services-based MLM, so that's what we're going to be creating today. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and we're going to get down to business. So I'm going to use Chat GPT and Canva. I provide financial tips and strategies. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to Chat GPT and I'm going to say, hey, give me 10 popular quotes by Robert Kiyosaki. Let me see. I want 10 popular quotes by Robert Kiyosaki. Include a brief description and return them in table format. All right, so I want 10 popular quotes by Robert Kiyosaki. I want a brief description, and I want ChatGPT to put them in a table format. So let's see if ChatGPT gets this part right. As long as this part gets done right, then boom, everything else is pretty much easy after that. So as you can see, ChatGPT is creating this beautiful table for me right here. And it's giving me the quote: the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. And then it gives me the description. Okay, boom, that's what I need. Now I'm going to come over here to Canva. A lot of people do not know that Canva has this feature. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to create a design. And I want to create a mobile video, which is going to be that format that I want for Canva, for Instagram, Facebook Reels, also TikToks, and YouTube Shorts. And then basically what you have to do first is you have to design your actual main template, because all of these are going to be the same with Robert Kiyosaki. And then I do this again with maybe Dave Ramsey. Maybe I'll do a Susie Orman. Anybody who is famous for speaking on financial matters, I can do quotes and descriptions and use that as a way to give value to my audience. What I'm going to do is pick a video template that is sunset at the beach. And basically, I'm just going to come down here and look for a nice beach scene. Let's see if I play that one, because you wanted to clearly see that it's a video, that it's moving. That one is 14 seconds long. Let me grab that one. Let me play it and see if it's cool. That's all I need in a video. So I'm good with that. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this. I know I'm going to bring in a picture of Robert Kiyosaki. So let me do that. I already have that uploaded here somewhere. I thought, there he is. I'm going to bring in my picture of Robert Kiyosaki. I'm going to remove the background. And when you're using celebrity content like this, it tends to get a little bit more attention. So I'm going to do that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start designing what I want the actual text to look like on screen. So I'm going to go And I'm going to grab just the first quote really quickly. Copy, grab that, paste that in there. So now I need to make some adjustments to make sure the quote fits and it looks good. All right, so I'm just shrinking the quote down in size. All right, I want to go ahead and open this up almost to where that red line shows up, because that ensures that no matter how long the text is, it's not going to bleed off the screen. The next thing I'm going to do is I want to make sure that the quote itself is easy to read. So I'm going to go and find me a nice bold text, a bold font rather. I kind of like that. So I'm going to bring this down to a 45. And then I'm going to put some effect behind it. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline it in black. All right, so I like that. Thickness of my outline, make it a little bit thicker. So now it stands out. The other thing that I can do to make it stand out just a little bit more is I'm going to add an overlay on top of this. All right, so let me do that. I'll pull that up here. Pull that up. So that way it stands out just a little bit more. So I got the overlay. I'm going to position it by pushing it backwards because I want Robert Kiyosaki on top. There we go. So I got that. Now I still want to see my scenery from my video. So I'm going to go to the opacity. And boom, do something like that. So my font still stands out. You can still see my video moving in the background if I hit play. I like that. Other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and find this thing has some. All right. Let me move this for 1 second. The actual video, I should have done this first. I'm going to take any audio out of the video because the audio that I'm going to use the audio for the platform. So if I'm on TikTok, I'm going to pick a trending song from TikTok, right? So now that I have that done, now what I want to do is I like the way my fonts look. Easy, they're legible. I'll probably increase the letter spacing just a little bit. All right. So now what I want to do, that looks good. I'm going to duplicate this because I'm also going to have the description. So now what I want to do is I want this video to be about 11 seconds long. And if I do 11 seconds, then I want 8 seconds to be the quote. So what I do here is I go to the quote and I show time. And there it is. And I want to reduce that down to 8 seconds. Let me do 7. 7 seconds for the quote. And then 4 seconds for the description. And I'm doing that on purpose. So creating a short amount of time for them to actually read. So they might have to watch or read, play the reel twice. And now I get 2 views out of 1 clip. So boom, I got those lined up. So if I go back and hit play from the beginning, then it's coming out like that. Boom. For 7 seconds. And then there is the description. Perfect. So now what I need to do is I need to go ahead and bring in my text. So the way you do that is I'm going to go to apps. I'm going to go down here to bulk create. Boom. I'm going to enter my data manually. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the name of these headings. This first one is going to be quote. And this next one is going to be description. Boom. All right, so I got those done. Now I'm going back to Chat GPT. I'm going to go ahead and grab my quotes. And this time I'm grabbing the descriptions as well. Copy. Coming back to Chat GPT, back to Canva. Paste them in there. Boom. There's all 10. I'm going to hit done. It says, all right, so now what I have to do is I have to connect the data to the quote and the description. So to do that, we come up here, hit the 3 dots, connect data. That's the quote. Boom, that's done. And then we do the same thing for the description. 3 dots, connect data, description. Now, because I want them to show up in the same spot, I'm going to take this and put them right on top of each other. Boom. Then I hit continue. And now here's all 10 of my quotes and descriptions. I'm going to go ahead and click generate. Now it's creating all 10 of my videos at one time. And there they are. Why? All right, so for whatever reason, it's still creating. Hopefully it's taking the background out of this picture because I don't know why I put the background back on there. All right. So now it's the 7 seconds of the actual video, the quote, and then there is the description. That's good. Then the next one, there's a new quote. And what you're checking for to see if the description runs off the page or it covers up Robert's video or Robert's picture, shall I say. Doesn't look like it does. I think what may have happened, if I go back to this one, yeah, for whatever reason, it brought the picture back. So now what I need to do is just on these 10 pictures, I just need to go in and remove the background. Sucks that it did that, but that's a quick, easy fix. Just go in, remove the background off all 10, and boom, there you have it. I've got 10 videos ready to go up on my IG or Canva or wherever I'm going to post these. And then if I go over to download these, I hit download. What you want to make sure you do is you download them in separate files. So it's not one continuous video. Each of them are separated by individual. And then you download. Now, I'm not going to download because actually what I prefer to do is I go and actually download them from my phone. So I have the Canva app on my phone and I go download them one at a time. So then when I upload them natively, I pick the music from the platform, whatever the most trending song is. I try to stick with what's trending and then I put a nice caption with it and boom, I am golden. I also have the Chat GPT app on my phone. So I get the quote and then I tell Chat GPT to write me a TikTok caption based on that quote or a Facebook caption based on that quote. So I'm using Chat GPT across the board. So you don't have to think about a whole lot of stuff, but now you're posting consistent value that's attracting wealth-minded people in my case, because my MLM is financial services based. I want to attract people who are interested in financial services, financial tips, strategies, wealth building, that sort of thing. And when they engage with that content, all I have to do is ask them, does the idea of passive and residual income appeal to them? If they say yes, boom, let me show you some information about how I've been getting paid over the last 8 years to promote financial literacy and entrepreneurship. And if they want to move forward, I send them to my funnel, and then they opt in, they get the information they need. So that's how we roll. I thought this would be helpful. If you found it helpful, go ahead and drop a comment in the description. Also, I have a free training for you guys. If you are an introvert in MLM and you want to see how I was able to recruit over 300 people in MLM as an introvert using the internet, and how I got all of those people to come to me, drop me a comment below and I'll make sure you get that link to that. So until next time, get your money up, because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.